Did you know if Jupiter and Saturn collided, they would merge atmospheres,
Really?
adding more water to the planet.
To which planet?
Both of them, because they merged, and it would be an end to Saturn.
Why would it end Saturn?
Because Jupiter is 3 times bigger than the second largest planet, Saturn.
Oh.
So it would swallow Saturn.
So it would become
The
part
rest
of Jupiter?
of the debris would become the new biggest planet, which would be named Jupiternus. And if it was big enough, it would have enough. It would cause a nuclear reaction in its core, making it become a star.
Really?
Yeah.
So then would there be 2 stars in our solar system?
Yeah, which is possible. Life still might be habitable, but it might mean the end to life on Earth. And also, there's a 99.3% chance of life on Earth before life existed
What do you mean?
here. Before life existed here, there was a 99.3% chance that we would be on this planet.
You mean it was very likely that we were going to show up?
Yeah.
Interesting. And I guess that worked out. 'cause we
Probably,
did.
probably because there's a planet that was still forming that crashed into Earth when it was still forming.
And then what happened?
So right after Earth was made, a planet the size of Mars crashed into Earth,
And so that,
and then the rest of the debris became the moon.
oh, and where'd the rest of it go?
Maybe became Saturn's rings.
Huh. Interesting. Should we go in?
The fact that astronomy is just quite
Astronomy is what?
something. Jupiter. So when there's another star in our system, instead of them going smashing into each other, they orbit each other.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
making the stars kind of be moons, kind of, for their own.
That's weird.
So the stars would be like this.
And what makes them orbit each other?
So either, I'm pretty sure that it might go like this, or it might just keep its normal orbit around the two.
Uh-huh. And why do they orbit each other?
But if Jupiter became a star, or Jupiternus, it would be a brown dwarf. And Jupiter is actually referred as a failed star, since its insane mass and width and how big it is, it's considered a failed star.
You mean like it tried to become a star?
Yeah, it almost became a star.
How sad. It's a has-been, or it never was, I guess.
Yeah, never was.
Or Jupiter.
If it had become one, it would have been a brown dwarf.
Interesting.
You know the longest lasting stars are red dwarfs, and none ever has exploded ever,
Why not?
unless it exploded from a collision or black hole.
Why don't
But-
they explode?
Because it takes such a long time to burn their fuel. About 10 trillion years to be exact.
Why does it take so long for them to burn their fuel?
They burn their fuel extremely, extremely slowly. So that makes their lifespan at 10 trillion years.
But why do they burn so slowly?
I don't know. It's just a very weird phenomenon.
It is a weird phenomenon.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It makes 0.0%. It makes 0% sense. Wait, what did I say?
You said it makes 0 sense. I mean 0.0% sense.
No. Like before that.
You were talking about red dwarfs that
Oh yeah.
don't explode.
Forever, basically. Also, when really small stars like our sun explode, they become what are known as white dwarfs.
What is?
They're the remaining cores of stars.
Was our sun a different kind of star before?
Yes, but yes, it was a I forget what they call it when it's forming, but it was forming, I think. So when it dies, it will become a white dwarf.
And what is it now?
A yellow dwarf.
Interesting.
The biggest stars are called red hypergiants.
And they make black holes?
Yeah, they make massive black holes. So guess what?
What?
So the last thing that are probably going to be in our universe ever is going to be most likely red dwarfs, if not white dwarfs.
Why is that?
So, but when the universe is gone, which is actually the end of time,
What will cause it?
There will eventually be another Big Bang. But how did the Big Bang happen with no time? Because when the universe didn't exist, there's no time. So how did the Big Bang even start the universe with no time?
You're asking the wrong person. But wait, what's going to make the universe end?
They call it the Big Rip. It's when the universe is so big that it's too heavy to make it bigger, so it starts to pull in on itself, and then the entire universe explodes, and there's nothing in existence, unless there's more universes.
And when will this happen?
Oh, people think trillions of years. The universe has actually been around for a very short time, surprisingly. Only in space terms, only 14 billion years.
That seems like a long time to me.
But there's this star that's around to this day that is older than the universe, which doesn't make any sense.
What star is that?
I don't know.
Where is it located?
I don't know.
Well, how do they know about it? Nobody knows where it is.
I don't know what it's called. I just forget things very quickly.
It's like you know a lot.
I do know a lot about astronomy.
That's true. Well, thank you for teaching me all these things.
Yeah,
Very
apparently
interesting.
one black hole is enough for our solar system. Just one tiny black hole the size of a penny could be a giant disaster. Also, the smallest black hole in the universe is the size of a penny.
That's not very big.
Yeah. Black holes can be any size, ever.
Can they be really big?
Yep. The biggest black hole that is in the Milky Way is exactly in the center. And it's so big that everything in the Milky Way actually goes around it,
Wow.
including us.
Really?
We're extremely far out in the Milky Way, so we're probably never gonna get sucked up by the black hole known as Sagittarius A.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
I think
know
there's
that.
one called Sagittarius B.
All right, go wash your hands.